Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amberly and I own and run DesertHardt Dairy Goats here in Yuma, Arizona. And for today's video, it's the long-awaited introducing each of my does and bucks to you guys. So a few weeks back, I ordered some name tags. Now I'm sure you've seen a few of them on my does, like Trouble and Kitty, even Lady when she was here, but those name tags had my cell phone number on it. And not that I don't want you guys calling me, but I didn't feature their name tags as often because I don't need 100 phone calls a day or text messages. So I had ordered these new ones, and I had ordered them from, I have their card, from Nathan and Lena at Bull Canyon. They do custom ear tags and engraving, which I just thought that they were really neat. So I got each doe her own name tag, and they have their dairy herd improvement number on them. So without further ado, I'm gonna get them each attached to the girls' collars and get them introduced to you and just give you a little bit about them so that you're more familiar with them. Come on. Keep that door open for light, Brian. Okay, well, she thinks it's milking time right now, which it's not. So she'll clean that bowl up. I'm just attaching these tags today with a zip tie. I'd like a cotton thread. Maybe not even. Maybe zip tie's okay. That way, if they get it hung up, it'll break off super easily. But okay, so this is Trouble. Trouble came to me in the summer of 2020. She is 3 years old and she is a third-time freshener, which means that this is her third time being in milk, third time having kids. She is the dam to Breezy and Jax, who I have retained. And she is number one. She's number one for our dairy herd registry number. So let me get that attached. Maybe I put it on backwards, or maybe I wanted fancy metal clips, but then with metal clips, obviously that they could break, or they could get hung up and they won't break. So I opted for the zip ties. Of course, I need a black zip tie so that the sun doesn't sun rot it so quickly, but my local hardware store didn't have black on hand, so white it is. All right, you have your name tag now. So today is milk testing day. So this girl milked out this morning beautifully with amazing numbers. I can't wait to see what her numbers are this evening and what her numbers are at the end of this year. So on Trouble's name tag, you can see number one. That doesn't rank her number one in the herd, even though I would say otherwise. But the number one is just her identifying number for her milk testing records. That is her number that I assigned to her in the herd. Everyone has a different number, and you will see that. So number one is just how my lab and processing center identify her on paperwork. Okay. Trouble, for those of you that don't know, is exactly as her name says. Come on. All right, next girl. Come on. Let's go. It's not milking time. All right. I know, there's a puddle out here. Get up there. He's like, I don't know what we're doing. So for everyone that doesn't know, this is T. This is Trouble's full sister. I had the opportunity of buying her this past summer from the breeder who originally purchased her as a kid. I'm happy to have her back. She is on milk test as well, so we'll see how she compares to her sister Trouble. But T is number two, which again does not mean the ranking that she is on testing or within the herd. It's just simply the number that I assigned to her. So let me grab her collar. And we will get it attached. I'm gonna get my clippers sharpened. Alright, which way does it hang? And there we go. T has her name tag, which I'm sure she loves. So T is a 3-year-old second freshener, which just means that she was not bred until she was 2 years old. Her first time kidding with the other breeder, she had twin doelings. Of course, as you guys saw in the video, her second kidding, she had quads, 3 bucks, and a doeling, which is where we got Royal from. So Royal is currently retained. So this is T. She's kind of a bit more quieter in the herd. Vocally, she is probably number 1. You can definitely depict her voice amongst the whole herd. But I am excited to see how she does on tests this year. She won't be going to any shows because like her sister Trouble, they put all their milk, or they put all their efforts into making milk. Girl, your face is dirty. They put all their efforts into making milk, so getting them to hold their weight for their body condition is a bit harder. So as you can see, she is a bit finer along the top line and shoulders. So that's just going to be something that I have to work with to get her body condition perfect for what she's putting into her milk. Yes, you are overachiever. All right, let's grab the next girl. She's like, wait a second, where's my cookie? All right, come on. No, 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 no. Hey. Hey. Yes, large and in charge. Let's take your old tag off. Thank you. So these were my old tags. Ooh, let's turn it over. Nothing wrong with them. They still look perfect. It's got her number and it's got my herd name on the back side, but it's got my cell phone number. And I love you guys, but I don't want my cell phone number out there. So, no. For anyone that does not know, this is Kitty. Kitty is my first homebred doeling that I retained in 2020. So she is 2 years old. She's a second freshener. Her first kidding, she had a single buckling. And then this kidding that just took place on February 19th, she had 2 bucklings and a doeling, which is where I retained Taylor from. She is the girl on our banner back there behind us. She did really well in show. I didn't get her Linear Appraisal because of a tattoo issue, but that is fixed. So hopefully 2023, we will be able to attend that and get her appraised. What else? What else, Kitty? What else? She fights trouble every day for the herd queen spot. Kitty might say she's queen. As far as the food bowl, she is the queen. You'll notice quite often that we joke around about her weight and we call her Jenny Craig. Like the Jenny Craig diet plan. Or we'll call her a whale. Or, I don't know, anything else that's big. Kitty there carries a house. She is a deep-bodied girl. She carries her weight well during her milk lactation, which I appreciate. Easy keepers, which is what you would consider Kitty there. She's the one that I have to watch with the food bowl. But which way does this hang? This way. All right, so Kitty is number 3 in our milk testing numbers. Alright, and I'm excited to see the future that Kitty's going to have here in the herd and in the show ring. Now that I mentioned that her tattoo was wrong for a Linear Appraisal. There were numerous times where she was placed number 1 in the show ring and then last minute was moved to the 2nd spot. I honestly think someone was looking out for us in our feelings, because with her tattoo being messed up, if she would have pulled Grand or Reserve and they checked her tattoo, that placing that we had just earned would have been forfeited, because incorrect tattoos are not allowed. So I think somebody was looking out for us and gave us the proper placing, so that our feelings weren't hurt if that was forfeited. But wait for this year. It's gonna be our year. Come on. Oh, I know, there's a puddle. All right, now that I got her caught, this is Pixie. Pixie is a 2-year-old first freshener, which this is only a couple hours fill, but look at those teeth. I'm so excited for this girl. She's like, what are you doing back there? So I'm so excited for this girl. She is my reserve champion dry yearling at the Memorial Show. So I can't wait to get her back in the show ring and see what we can do. She is the only doe that, she was the first doe to allow me to earn a ribbon. So I am excited. So this is Pixie's number. She is number 5 in our milk testing numbers. Let me get you in a headpiece, because anyone that is new, Pixie is our wild child. She was dam raised, which just simply means she was raised by her mom, and there's nothing wrong with that, but she wasn't socialized until a few months into her life. So people aren't her best friend. The moment you get her caught in on the milk stand or in the show ring, completely different goat. You'd never know that she's wild. It just takes a group to get caught. So let's get this put back on Pixie. All right. So Pixie is a 2-year-old first freshener, which just means that this is her first year in milk. She had twins for this first year, a buckling and a doeling, which you guys had seen that we retained Cheyenne from. Pixie does have moon spots. When I get her clipped, you can see them better. She's got them down her legs. And then on her face looks like she's got a gray silver dirt running down her eyes. It's actually a moon spot. So Cheyenne has moon spots on her hind rump area and blue eyes from her dad, Johnny. So this is Pixie. Pixie did really good for her first day on milk testing. I'll give you a cookie, but don't tell the other girls, okay? Here, you want this cookie? All right. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. What do we got next? Okay, let me go grab her. Ready to know where to go? Alright, good job. So for everyone that doesn't know, this is Kate. Kate is a 1-year-old first freshener, which means this is her first time in milk. She had a single buckling born on Valentine's Day. Now Kate is the daughter of Poppy and the sister to Molly. Yes. Kate's got a cute little petite udder, buttery soft. She milks out to almost nothing. Really nice attachment in rear udder arch. She just doesn't have very great capacity, and her udders, her teats could be improved a little bit, but as they get further into lactation, that could improve itself. So Kate is number 6. Get this put back on. All right, look at that. It's almost bigger than your whole body. All right. Kate's first morning of weighing her milk on milk test. She did okay. We've got some room to improve, and we still have some years to mature, so we will see. I can't wait to get this girl shaved though, because I think she's gonna be something great. Alright, watch the puddle. Alright, have fun. 3rd time going on the stand. Can you do it? You got it? Ooh, look at that. You can teach an old dog a new trick. So, this is Poppy, everyone. Poppy is 8 years old and an 8th freshener, meaning that she's been in milk 8 times. She is the grandma of the group. She is the dam to Molly and Kate that you had just seen on the stand. She came to me this past fall from my mentor. She just needed to get her numbers down. Asked if I'd be interested in Poppy, and of course I am. Poppy has already earned her milk star. She's been linear appraised as a 3 or 4-year-old. So I had hoped to get her appraised this year. That is not going to happen because Arizona doesn't get a stop this year. So we'll see what her body condition looks like over this summer. She's going to be a bit harder of a keeper, but we'll see what happens. Depending on how it looks, then we'll freshen again next year as a 9-year-old to get our last linear appraisal score, and then she'll probably be retired because she's more than earned her keep. But this is Poppy's number. Poppy is number 8 in the herd, which her registered name is California Poppy. So I asked the designers to just put a California Poppy on there. All right. Fun thing about Poppy is I'm actually going to take her probably to at least 1 or 2 shows. I'm going to see how she holds up with the summer heat and being uttered up, because for show you do have to put well over a 12-hour fill on them. So we'll see how she handles it. If she handles it well, we might go to a couple of different shows, because she will be the oldest. She will be a doe in the oldest milk class offered at a show. No. Come on, Poppy. Watch the puddle. I know, there's a puddle. No, kitty. No, kitty. No, kitty. No. Also, Kitty is not named after a cat or a kitty cat. She is named after the country singer Kitty Wells. I allowed my best friend's husband to name her. That's what he went with. Everyone assumes a kitty. Her name tag has the cat ears on it. I know, but it's after the country singer. If anyone's had goats that don't want to walk, that would be Molly. Come on. I know, it's only your 3rd time up here also. It's new to you. So this is Molly. Molly is the daughter to Poppy and sister to Kate. Molly here is a first freshener and very dramatic. She had 2 twin bucklings. In Molly's defense, this is only her 3rd time on the stand. Please don't run away. Don't run away. No, don't run away. Molly came with Poppy when I got her in the fall. Poppy was still nursing her, so Molly is very dependent upon her mother, even though she's a mother herself. I'm out of breath and probably really red now. Thank you. All right. So Molly is number 9. I had nothing fancy for her name, so I just went with a flower. On the back side, though, it is my herd name. So everyone has my herd name on the back side, even though their paperwork isn't in my herd name, or their registration, their registered name is not in my herd name, but they are still a part of my herd. Therefore, I will, in quote, brand them. I guess you could consider it. But this is Molly. Molly does have a quite nice udder for a first freshener, if she'll show you. I'm not sure if we'll go to any shows this year, because she is kind of a stink. But we'll see. This is only a couple hours, so it's not a very good judge, but we will see if we go to any shows. You stinker. Look at, yeah, she's one that lays down on the stand. She lays down. Do you want a cookie? Do you want this? Can we be friends? Maybe? Just like maybe friends. I'm sure if you guys have noticed, I am missing a few numbers in my 1 through 9. I am missing 4 and 7. 4 would have been Lady, 7 was Diva. They've since moved to their own herds, so they don't have IDs, but I had already assigned them numbers prior to sending in my paperwork with the lab and processing center. So that's where those numbers went. Are you ready? Yeah, you don't like me. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to like me. You just gotta somewhat cooperate. Alright, bye. Bye. Go. I know there's a puddle. Goats in water, guys. Goats in water. I know. So does are done. Let's go to the bucks. Bucks do not get a name tag. They do not get a collar. Bucks are rowdy. Bucks are stinky. Bucks like to get hung up on things. So I'm just gonna introduce them to you guys. I guess I could turn this off, but it feels so good. Goodbye, my love. Stop filming me. Okay, so the bucks aren't 100% friendly. A few of them will come up, but I'm just gonna get as close as I can without overworking them because it is kind of a warm day today. And then I'll introduce to you the additions that aren't goats, but they do live here. Also, excuse my buck pasture. It needs a little TLC and it needs some maintenance. That's gonna be to come. We're gonna build them some structures and different things because they are so rough on, they're so rough on everything. Yes, hi. Okay. So I guess we'll get the special creatures out of the way. So this is Hank. If you guys watched a video way back, you can see Hank was a bottle calf that I raised off of goat milk last year. Hank is here temporarily being finished out before he heads to the processor. So please don't get attached. No nasty comments. But this is Hank's purpose. He is loved all the way until the end. Right here. I don't know if he'll come up to me. But this is Rumple. I got Rumple at 6 weeks old, almost 4 years ago. He'll be 4 years old in July. So that's Rumple. He's Potbelly Pig. He is a pet. He stays. I swear that if the farm life ever ends for me, he will come with me before my own dogs. I do joke, but I do love Rumple. He's not too sure about my camera guy right now. Yeah, I know. So, okay, who else? So this is Elliot. Elliot is a 3-year-old wether. He's actually my first goat that started it all. He really needs a good brushing because it's getting warm and they're losing that second coat. So they look a little rough right now, but this is Ellie. Hey, where are you going? Camera boy. Okay, back to goats. This is Zeus. Zeus is 1 year old. He is the dad to Breezy and to Poppy's Doling that I haven't decided on a name yet, but you guys had great suggestions. You, my friend, are a turd. You are a turd. I tell people not to get attached to him, and this is what he does. He's gonna make people get attached to him. Okay. Now that the bucks are all stirred up, so I'm gonna apologize for this part. My bucks are gonna be all over the place in a mess. This is Zeus. This is Johnny. This is Ryder. Ryder is the dad to Royal. Johnny is the dad to Cheyenne and Taylor, and Zeus is the dad to Breezy and Poppy's Doling that we have not named. We'll call that good. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed getting to meet the goats and the special additions a little bit more. That way maybe you can identify them a bit better in some videos. But as always guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, ding that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Yeah. You guys say go. No, go.
Go.
Alright. Stop looking at me like that. This is why I film myself. Alright, ready? We're coming. Come on. Come on, drop. Kitty! Edit this part out. Yeah, so I'm sure as you guys have noticed, I do... Hold on. I'm dying. Okay. What are you... Are you showing my AC? Okay. Alright, back to me. This is Elliot. He's a 3-year-old wether. He was my first goat that I actually got as far as the dairy goat breed. Hank, come on, buddy. Hey!
Ride him.
No, I will die.
Ride him.
You gotta give me a leg up.
Just hop on.
I can't just hop on.
Hey, you can.
No, I can't. It's trying to get me. Ouch, my foot. You stepped on me. You stepped on me.